Hello, my lovelies. Geminis, this is going to be your weekly message. Let's see what we have going on from you. I've got two new decks we're going to use today. First one's called Finding Your Inner Fucking Peace. The second one is called Wake Up, Kick-Ass, Repeat. We have The Wine is Helping, Fresh Out of Fucks and Embracing My Inner Peace. So that might be something that you're working on, is trying to find your peace. Raise the vibe one breath at a time. Keep calm and fucking breathe. So some breath work might be in order. Let's see what else we have. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. Meditate. So definitely take some time to breathe, to meditate. Could all be very important for you this week. Let's see what we have from Wake Up, Kick-Ass, and Repeat. You are smashing this. Just out here killing it one day at a time. So keep going. Give it all that you've got. Don't quit till it's done. So don't give up on something that's a goal. Look how you shine, darling. Shine bright like a diamond. So those are those cards. Those are brand new. We're going to see what tarot messages we have for you this week. All right, let's see what we have for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus of Geminis. Geminis, what do we need to know this week? What's going on? All right, so we start with the Knave of Swords, or the Page of Swords in this deck. So this is an indication that we might be dealing with some difficulties from spying or gossipy people. So we want to be careful with that energy. You could have a snake in your midst. Hopefully this shows up on camera. He's got a little snake tattoo here, if I can get the glare out of the way, on his hand. So you may have a snake in your midst, which means you need to be careful. Don't tell everybody everything. Sometimes we need to keep some things to ourselves. And the Two of Cups could also have to do with secrets about a union. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. It's going to be super important for you. All right, there may be some confusion in this situation. I feel like listening to your intuition is really going to help you see whatever the truth is. There may have been a falling out with somebody, and I feel like it's this person who's spying on you. So it could be another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And then we need some time to collaborate and work well with each other. We also are having something that's changing very quickly. The Knight of Wands is who I call the flight risk. So this could be somebody in your life that's maybe non-committal, somebody who's maybe in and out of your life quite a bit, and they have a lot of passion, but it's like they're hard to nail down. All right, this person could be facing judgment. Judgment from the divine, judgment from others, courts, contracts, legal issues. But karma is being dealt to help to restore the balance to this person. All right, there's the possibility that you could be traveling or relocating, especially for work. Maybe you're leaving a situation behind. Maybe there was a lot of confusion. Maybe there was a breakup. But this is something where we're leaving all of that energy behind to go into something a lot better. We might want union, and maybe this person's non-committal, and so the divine is taking control of things and spinning good luck in our favor. Yeah, one of you definitely wants union. We have the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Cups. This could be an existing union. Could be that maybe one of you is kind of on the way out of this relationship and the other one is kind of all the way in. I also pick up that this could be something that maybe you want and maybe it hasn't happened yet. All right, the Emperor. So this is a strong indication that if this is the same person, this is both fire sign energy, that this person is evolving. They're evolving from somebody who is maybe a player or a playboy into somebody who wants to settle down, somebody who wants to build something stable, a solid empire, somebody who actually wants to be like the protector, provider, the father figure. And so that's a big dramatic change. So I do feel like somebody is actually evolving in this situation. All right, definitely need some bravery in here. I also feel like this person is evolving from very immature, spying, gossipy energy into somebody who's gathering their confidence and their courage. And I think this is divinely guided because we have judgment here. So again, we have divine intervention in a few spots. There's also a lot of choices, and I think that you're choosing career over love. I think you really maybe have chosen career over love most of your life, and so now you have to make a decision on whether you're going to keep doing that or whether you're going to go towards your forever person. So some inner work, some inner shadow work, some reflection is definitely needed. Could be dealing with the Virgo. I feel like, okay, so we have the Knave, the Knight, the King of Swords. So this person is absolutely evolving. And this could be you because it's air sign energy. So I feel like if this is you, that you need to watch out that you're not being too harsh on people. That you also need to make sure that you are thinking logically about your next step. And I feel like you need to kind of come up with a plan of action. And I feel like it's divinely guided to go towards your forever person. We don't see the Empress. We don't see any queens. We don't even have any female pages on the table. This is all masculine energy in this reading so far. So I do think that this is kind of you're stepping into your own power. We do have the Emperor, so we do have the divine masculine here. Let's see what else we have going on. So you are going to have a reason to celebrate, and I feel like you have to let go of something as well for that to actually happen. So I do think that there's going to be some good news coming to you, but I also feel like there's been a heavy burden that you've carried a long time, a lot of backstabbing and betrayal, and so those things need to be evaluated and dealt with. All right, this whole deck had fallen right before I started reading, so I'm not going to take any reversals out of this deck. Let's see what we have. Yeah, most of the deck is upside down, so let's fix that. All right, so the Knight of Cups. I think you're coming in with some sort of legitimate love offer that you want union with your person. I think that that's something that's going to shock this person. There's potentially like something that needs to end, but I feel like the cycle isn't quite complete yet. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. I feel like this is a repetitive cycle in this relationship, that things kind of go round and round and there might be some confusion. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very intuitive. The High Priestess is literally the only feminine energy on the table so far. So I definitely think that you're dealing with somebody who's very intuitive. I think this person is tired of the confusion as well, and that this person's kind of ready to make a decision about what to do going forward, and that maybe they're overthinking this situation at this time, and I think they know that you're spying on them, so I do think that they know that. All right, so the divine is telling you to go forward and make an offer, but I feel like your focus has been on money. Maybe you want to travel. Yeah, you want to travel the world maybe with this person. I feel like maybe you want to have, it'd even be like a destination wedding or something like that. But I feel like you know who this person is in your life. You know who it is that you want to spend your life with, and you want to offer them the world. This person might want to check out, though. I don't know if they want to stay. We had the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords both indicate that someone's making a choice to leave the conflict behind, that there's some sort of breakthrough or clarity coming, and it is about this union. So let's see what else we have going on. All right, so something's changing quickly. I feel like you're gathering your confidence, standing up for yourself, and that good luck will be on your side. We have the Wheel of Fortune twice, here and here. So I do think that good luck is starting to change. I also think that you're starting to see things for what they are, that you are starting to see past any sort of illusions. We have the Moon, and that these things have kept you up at night, worrying and wondering about the outcome of this union. So I think that some cycles need to end, and I also think somebody's making a decision on what they want to do going forward. All right, let's see what else we have going on for Geminis. All right, so we're burned out and exhausted. We need to take some time to rest. You can't throw in the towel too early on your dreams and goals. Again, we have the possibility of travel for work, or that we could be starting our own business, and that we need to collaborate. I feel like you could need this person's help as well in business, and maybe even in finances. There's a lot of money and wealth coming in. All right, so again, we have to be courageous, especially for our financial or our work goals, but that some things start to change quickly in that regard. And then we have, you're starting to figure out what's the best path for you. You're listening to your intuition. You have a lot of knowledge. You're a deep thinker, but you could be overthinking this situation. I also feel like there's some immature spying energy or some pettiness going on, and that also needs to be released. We have a lot of emotional fulfillment coming, a lot of wealth coming. Again, we're facing judgment because we aren't being courageous at this time. You need to take a leap of faith somewhere and let go of the conflict, fighting, and chaos that's surrounding you. Could be an internal conflict, could be an external conflict. Take it however it resonates. All right, so we are going to complete some sort of cycle, possibility of travel, some sort of celebration, fulfillment, but some good news is definitely coming. You're completing something. Part of that has to do with your financial goals, that you're going to have more than enough to be able to be charitable or share the wealth with others. And then you need to have some stability in your life. I feel like there's going to need to be some stability in your work life, your home life, and that you need to find the balance. So you're going to have to be bold, you're going to have some structure, or you're going to have to make some strategic moves in order to get where you want to be. Right now, I feel like you're more in this playful energy. Maybe you need to discover some more things about yourself. We have strength in reverse, could be dealing with the Leo. You're feeling kind of weak right now, or you're doubting yourself. Could be being a little prideful. That also would need to be eliminated. And the only way you're going to be successful is by being willing to do the hard work. Know that slow and steady wins the race, and that Rome wasn't built overnight. So if you're building an empire, it's going to take a while. So stand up for yourself and what you want, but be willing to take a leap of faith in a new direction. There is some sort of decision that needs to be made, either you're making or this person is making, about the future and the potential of travel plans. So I think that some sort of logical thought needs to be put into this before you actually act on this. All right, so there is the devoted partner, the King of Cups. I think that there could potentially be competition in this situation, especially because we have the Five of Wands. So there might be, we had nothing but male energy on here, so there could absolutely be competition in your life right now, especially for your person's affection. There could be some competition. We have the King of Swords again, so this is an authority figure. It brings a lot of structure, logic, and loyalty. And then we have a lot of wealth and abundance coming, but here's the conflict. So we're dealing with confusion, arguments, things like that, the things that we need to let go of. 2 5s. So we've definitely got the opportunity to close out an old cycle and shift our perspective on something. Let go of the heavy emotions, guilt, regret, shame, grief, loss. All of those need to be let go because we have some good news coming in that we are going to triumph over some things. We also have our investments are about to pay off. So all the hard work will be worth it. But you currently could be experiencing things like financial worries or struggles, isolation. You may have blocked somebody, or you're recovering from injury, illness, or surgery at this time. Again, I feel like there is romance there. I feel like this is really immature, like crush energy, though. I don't feel like it's anything super stable. Again, we had only one female on the entire spread, and that was the High Priestess. So I think if you don't gather your confidence and your courage, she's never going to say yes. She's only going to accept a legitimate offer. And she may have been betrayed before, you may have. So there needs to be some sort of ending with the betrayals, and we need to sever ties. All right, so we need some shadow work. It's time to withdraw, gain some insight, and meditate and see kind of what it is that we need to do. I think you're working up a plan for marriage, but currently it's not there yet. And it's going to take some hard work. So again, travel, relocation, moving to greener pastures is definitely indicated so that we can balance our finances. There we go. There she is. Queen of Cups. So she's the mama bear. She's very nurturing, very empathetic, very intuitive. She might also be the High Priestess. Those are the only 2 female energies that we have so far on your reading. So I would say that there is one feminine in your life that really has your attention. She may also have lots of other male attention. And in order for her to accept your offer, it's going to have to be legitimate. You're going to have to meet or exceed the expectations. And the only way that I see her accepting this offer coming in is for you to gather your confidence, your courage, and to be kind of got your shit together. Have your ducks in a row when you come in with this offer, or I don't see her accepting it. We do have the Emperor more than once. He's here and he's somewhere down in here. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups. So I do think that union is possible as long as you are over being a player, if you were one, and that you stand up for what it is that you want and that you go in with a legitimate offer. I think that you could have a successful union. That's what I have for your weekly messages. I hope it helps. We'll see you soon.